Hey y'all,
Hi,
welcome back. This
welcome
is,
back.
of course, I'm a fan with your hosts, Andrea,
And Brianna,
and we ready to get into it. Y'all
we
ready?
ready to get into
Y'all ready? Because we
it.
ready. All right?
We ready.
Cool. All right, let's do our check-in.
Okay.
Ooh, girl, you looking like you like what you see, won't
Won't
you?
you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you work up on it. Ladies, let him check up on it. Watch it while
Hey.
he check up on it. Dip it, pop it,
Whoa.
twerk it, stop it, check on
Shake
me
on me
tonight.
tonight. That was good. We get better every single week. I love that.
I think
Okay.
I'm gonna become a rapper for real.
You know what? Because the rap girlies are really up.
The rap girlies is up, so why not? I
Why
mean,
not?
I might need a ghostwriter, but
Why would you say that on public record, friend?
you're right. I just ruined my career before it even started.
You sure did. Damn. You're not supposed to say that out loud.
Well, my bad. I don't know how it works.
No, it's okay. But yeah, we getting much better. I need to do some vocal lessons. Maybe we should add a song, make a little, of course, I'm a femme song,
A little jingle.
a little rap shit since they wanted to, what's it called, cut it off.
Cancel it. Yeah, they canceled that shit.
I hate it. But anyway, let's do a check-in. We kind of already did our own personal check-in. Y'all don't get that. That's exclusive.
Right.
Because
It's
we're
none of y'all
besties for the
business.
resties. But we'll do a more, of course I'm a femme check-in or whatnot. So how you feeling?
I feel good. I'm all moved into my new spots.
Wait, wait, wait.
We
There
love
you go.
it. I love it. I do. I love it. And I'm excited. Like, I have no complaints. Work's good. My new spot is good. I'm in a new city. Shout out to ghetto ass Charlotte.
Is it ghetto for real?
Honestly, although I have worked here for 2 years, Charlotte, and now that I've been a little out and about since moving, Charlotte is ghetto.
What?
Yeah, it's a little ghetto,
I
but
would have never known that.
it's cute. It has
As
its
ghetto as,
charm.
I'm sure it ain't as ghetto as Richmond. It,
You
it
know,
is?
Richmond and Winston-Salem kind of remind me of each other. I think Charlotte might be a little level up from Richmond. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot more going on, and there are
Yeah.
different communities. But some of the parts I've been in, I've just been like, what the f- is going on over here?
Clutching my pearl.
Let me go back to the side of town I live on.
Nah, because you live in a nice side. I'd be stalking your location. You got the mall right across the street from you. I love
Now,
that.
friend, you finna tell people where I live?
No. How many
Oh,
malls is over there?
it's several malls, but
Right.
yeah, I do live in a nice location. I like it over here, so.
I love it. I can't wait to visit. We having a time, okay? This summer, I'm about to be in your pool, even though I don't know how to swim. But Brianna says she gonna help me swim, y'all. She gonna teach me how to float.
I'm gonna do my best, you guys. I need you to sign a waiver first, though.
A waiver? Wait, what? I'm gonna die? Oh shit!
In the event of anything, I need you to sign a waiver saying I'm not responsible. But the pool is not that deep, friend. Like,
Oh, how deep is it?
I don't know, but I know it's not above your head. You'll be all right.
You don't know that. You damn Amazonian woman. You like what, 6'3"? So you probably can touch the fucking floor with your kneecaps.
Anyways, how's it going for you?
I'm okay. This week has been interesting. Nothing particularly is like has happened. I'm very fulfilled in my work. Have been told I'm doing a great job, so I love that. Still settling into the role. So it's very, very interesting being back into the workforce. But other than that, um, things have been okay, I guess. I've just been feeling like I feel like subconsciously I'm feeling the effects of like Mother's Day is right around the corner. And that's
Mm,
always a little rough spot every year for me.
yeah.
Not that it's like I'm very sad during that time, but I think I start to feel like around the time I'm like, damn, what am I gonna do on Sunday? I don't know. So
Mm-hmm.
keeping myself busy. I think I'm gonna do like a little workshop tomorrow. There's like a some place downtown where you can like decorate cookies or some random shit.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday, I think I'm gonna go to the botanical gardens and just paint or do
Mm.
whatever, just to
Mm-hmm.
keep myself busy. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was having a little rough patch, but now I'm starting to feel a little bit better.
That's
Uh,
good.
yeah, I'm ready to have a good weekend. It's nice outside. The birds are chirping.
We're glad everyone is happy and healthy and doing well. We're
Yes.
both very much in love, so it's in love season for the girlies. I don't know what everybody else got going on, but I'm in love for the rest of the rest.
For the rest of the
For the
rest,
rest of the motherfucking rest. I'll see y'all when I got a ring on this finger, okay? Cause me and that lady, we getting married.
let me just
I'm finna marry her real bad.
disclaimer: there are people knocking
That
things into the wall.
I have new
Where
neighbors. And they was just drilling something. So if y'all hear some noise in the background,
we
our
sorry.
bad.
Our bad.
Our
Can't do
bad. I
nothing
don't
about
know.
it.
Nothing I can do.
The episode is going out regardless. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we're gonna come back here in a little bit and get started with our topic. I'm a femme. Of course, I'm open about my sexual health.
Duh.
This is honestly, it should not even be as I wouldn't say controversial, but as
Trivial.
exactly as it is,
Like,
or taboo or anything like that. Like there should not be a question about it. But
right.
unfortunately, there is.
Unfortunately, there definitely is.
Here's my thing. When you're fucking and sucking, you gotta know what's going on with the other person and with yourself too. Because
Yeah.
niggas die every day, B. And I'm being so for real. Like, you can trust whoever you want to trust, but them people be out here in the streets. And I don't know what the streets got. The
Mm-hmm.
streets got
Mm-hmm.
cooties.
That part.
So,
That part. I 100% agree with that. I think that as you get older, I mean, as youngins, I feel like the youngins be trying to figure it out. But if I could offer anything to the youngins, I'd be like, figure it out now. Figure it out now. When you're being sexually active or whatever you're doing, figure that shit out now because your body, as soon as you start tangoing with somebody in that way, your body is at risk, baby.
yeah.
Your body and your health is at risk at all times. You need to understand what's going on with whoever you is tangoing with.
Yeah. It's a lot. So I'll say we can start off with definitely what I've seen or what I've heard. Unfortunately, it's ridiculous. Like it's just like I don't know where people get the notion that just because we are the same sex that we are immune to getting STDs, STIs, and all this, that, and the third. Like where what we st- we are just as at risk as anyone else and as heterosexual women to
Mm-hmm.
catch something because ding 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 we also have bodily fluids that carry these infections.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you're putting them bodily fluids inside you or in your mouth or in your nose, whatever the fuck these freaky ass people be doing. And I'm not shaming at all because you can do whatever you want, okay? But I'm just saying, I'm just saying
No, you're
that
right. You're not
those
wrong.
things carry stuff. It carries germs.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And
I think.
so, yeah, we can get into it. There are a lot of different things that I have had to learn that I thought was okay because of either previous partners thought was okay. And so I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm going to just do what you do. I'll say for one, before we get started, for one, like, I think that sharing your test results before becoming sexually active is
Mm-hmm.
definitely important, or at least
Mm-hmm.
telling me like what your test results were or whatever. Like
Mm-hmm.
that is definitely important. And yeah, we'll get into all the other stuff, but I think that is just my biggest thing. If you don't get nothing else from this episode,
That's the number. That's definitely the number one thing here.
get tested.
Get tested on a regular basis, even if you're not like even if you don't have multiple partners, like, you need to be getting tested on a regular basis. You need to be getting your
Yeah.
checkups on a regular basis. Like, anything could go on with your body.
Yeah.
Staying in tune and staying in the know about what is going on is so important. And it's also considerate of the person that you're sexually involved with.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that me and someone agreed to get tested prior to, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We're human.
It
But
happens.
as I've gotten older and started and like seriously dating, the
Mm-hmm.
conversation has been had. And the conversation
Mm-hmm.
should be had. Like, I'm interested in doing a little 1-2 with you, but
Mm-hmm.
what's good with your body? Like, do
Yeah.
you get tested? Do you get your yearly checkups? Like, what do you like? How do you take care of yourself? And are you paying attention to your body?
And I do not, I have, and I feel like I've been like this since becoming sexually active.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do well with people, or I don't progress things further with people that are very lackadaisical about their testing, or like their
Mm-hmm.
routine. If they're
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, like I got one last year, or like, yeah, I don't even remember the last time, the conversation ends there, because
Mm-hmm.
I need you to be on it. I need you to remember, like, I can remember the last, I mean, I just got tested this week, but
Period.
like, I can remember, like, even last year, like, I wouldn't say the day, but I can remember the
Mm-hmm.
months that I got tested and all that stuff. Like, it has to be, even if you're like, yeah, no, I'm clean, I ain't messing with nobody, or I'm messing with one person, they would never do me dirty. You don't know. And not that they would be fucking around with someone else, but they could have contracted in another way, maybe
Yeah.
by, someone that was close to them, that
Mm-hmm.
have, anyway, I'm just saying that it's important to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another thing that is definitely controversial is like toys, and like how
Mm.
that should be cleaned, or lack thereof.
Now I rolled my eyes. For those of you that don't watch the visual and just watch it and just listen to us talk, I had to roll my eyes on that one, because if
Yes.
we're really gonna get into it, I'm the type of girl that you buying a new strap for me.
Yeah.
You're buying a new strap for me. You're not boiling that shit on the motherfucking stove. I don't give a damn. You're not spraying that shit with some antiseptic spray or whatever the fuck whatever the fuck they doing. You're not
Yeah.
doing that. We are going to get a new one. We're gonna get a new one, baby. I just feel like I'm the type of woman that deserves that. Other women, whatever you accept, that's what you accept. But you're buying a new strap for me. That's the end of it. End of discussion.
That's it.
You not boiling no motherfucking strap on the stove.
Yeah, I have definitely dealt with someone in the past where they had a pot, and I literally looked at them so sideways.
Not a
But
dick pot.
unfortunately, I was in love with that person, so I was just like, okay, whatever. And they was boiling that shit. Which takes me to another point that we can talk about later with the whole intimacy thing. But the strap was huge, and I fucking hated it. But anyway, we'll get into that. We'll get into these fucking monster truck ass dicks that these people got.
Here's the
Anyway,
thing. And this is no shade to the mask women, to the mask boys and girls, what the fuck ever. There's nothing endearing about you boiling a strap to fuck a new bitch. I'm so sorry. There's
yeah,
nothing endearing about that. That shit not special. That shit not none of that. Not if you out here thotting and bopping and being a
yeah,
little, mask hoe or whatever you want to call it. That's your business. I don't know what y'all out here doing, but there's nothing endearing about boiling your strap on the stove
yeah,
to fuck a new bitch. I'm so sorry. I want the girls to grow up.
yeah. Let's just grow up.
Let's just grow up a little.
I think it is the right way to buy a new strap. Now the good ones are obviously expensive, but you want to put your pussy in somebody's face, you gonna have to. Sorry, this is very explicit. I don't care, but you gonna have to pay up for that. So I also have my own, because no one else has used it besides me. So like, I feel like that's
Mm-hmm.
probably the safest as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just know who you're dealing with, and know how they move, because some of these people are just nasty.
Yeah.
They're just
Have the
nasty.
conversations. I know that it could be I was about to say, I know that it could be a hard conversation, but here's the thing. Anybody that is mature enough and that the level of maturity you should be wanting to deal with should be willing to have that conversation with you.
Yeah.
And if anybody acts weird around the conversation, that's a red flag. Because why is it a problem for you that
Yeah.
I want something clean and untouched?
Now check that.
Like,
I don't
let's be
know.
for real. Let's be for real.
Yeah. It really comes down to them probably not wanting to buy a new one, or like, this one is the one that I like the most. Well, get a fucking new one. Same brand. I don't
Another
care.
time, another little just add in to that is, okay, you don't want to buy a new one right now. Maybe you don't have the funds. That's your business. I don't know that. I don't know what you got going on if you don't want to purchase a new strap right now. Figure out my body in another way.
Let's talk about that. That was
Figure out how to satisfy me another way, because why do you only want to strap me? You so worried about not buying a new strap, you could be exploring my body and figuring it out another way.
you better start finger popping.
I promise you, the
You
right
gonna get it
person
right.
gonna figure it out. I promise you. I promise you. So, you
Let
know,
me turn the mic down.
no, to the ones that want to get it right, they gonna get that. They gonna get that shit right. They don't have to
Yeah.
have. They don't have to only have a strap. And if that's what you're worried about, save your funds. Start a little new strap fund. And while you putting money in that new strap fund, figure my body out in the meantime.
A strap fund is crazy. A savings
Well,
account for some strap.
start a savings account for a strap savings. New strap savings.
Wow. Yes. I mean, hey, she said it. Nobody else wanted to say it.
I'm just
But
trying to get y'all some free game, because clearly,
you shouldn't be fucking if you can't afford a strap. I'm sorry. But anyway, all I'm saying is, I do agree with that. Was actually going to be another one of my points towards like the intimacy part of like, we do not. It's so interesting because I also had to unlearn some things when I first came over to being a lesbian as well. But like, penetration is not just that is not the only form of sex. That is not the only way you can be sexually interactive with someone. And so, again, this goes into knowing the person that you're dealing with and really figuring out their body and also listening to them, because 9 times out of 10 somebody gonna speak up. Hopefully they do. If they don't, I want these women to be empowered to speak up so that people can get them off the way that they want to get off.
all
So,
right.
but yeah, there are other ways, and sometimes I just don't want to deal with that. Sometimes I just need some other stuff. I don't need to deal with the whole shebang of you fucking crip walking trying to get the damn strap on. I'm so sorry. I just because their legs be getting all messed up in the straps, and they get it on the wrong.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Oh God.
And I'm just sitting there twiddling my thumbs, and so that's
No,
okay.
but for real, I feel like, and you know what else I think is an important part of sexual health is being able to have healthy conversations about how you are intimate with one another. And if somebody is not getting something right, you have to communicate that. The thing about it is,
Communication is
if I
key.
really, really love somebody or like somebody and I want that level of intimacy with you, but we're not figuring it out like just right off the bat, like sometimes you start and it's not fireworks in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's a process. You got to learn someone's body, like, and if they're doing something I don't like, you got to be like, no, let's try this. Let's try
Yeah.
this, or
Be suggestive as
move to the left,
well.
move to the right. I don't know. Do the motherfucking cha-cha slide, nigga. Speak up. Speak up. Cupid shuffle in that bitch. Speak
We are doing the
up.
fucking Macarena, bitch.
Okay.
No, I agree. I think that if anything, because sex is a very beautiful thing, right? And it should be mutually beneficial, okay? And we should both enjoy it. It's not just for one person. And so it is absolutely imperative for that other person to understand you. And how else are they going to understand besides just your reaction to something? But also open your mouth and let them know, like, hey, or even afterwards. It don't even have to be during. Maybe you can just, if you're too shy or whatever, but like even after,
Little
like,
pillow
hey,
talk.
right, like, I loved when you did that. Maybe when you do this next time, do this or don't do that. Like, or just, hey, have you thought about us doing this. Like
Yeah.
something that you know you've liked and you've had in the past. It's
Mhm.
nothing wrong with that. Be very open and honest, because at the end of the day you're not gonna hurt yourself, but you are doing yourself a disservice because
Right.
now
Because
everybody else getting off and not you.
exactly. And this is a message to both the femmes and the mask women. For the femmes, I need you
Yeah.
to understand that sometimes it might take a little extra work to get your mask woman or person to open
Yeah.
up and let you know, like, I like this or I like that.
Hmm.
And mask women, it's okay to be open about what you like.
Yeah.
Again, all part of having a healthy sex life with whoever you're dealing with, but you got to be able to have the conversations and communicate with each other.
I definitely think we should run this conversation back when we have a masked guest on here, because
Yeah.
I want to get their point of view, because I can understand if I put myself in their shoes, it
Mm-hmm.
can be very um I would say discouraging, because what you see on social media and how other women, how femmes react, they don't
Mm-hmm.
feel like masked women have a say in like what, it's like, nah, you strapped, nigga. I'm not giving you no head. First of all, you're not really gay if you're not giving another woman head. But anyway,
Boo! Boo!
like
cut the
what?
cut the cameras. Cut the
Dead
cameras.
ass. Because what are you talking about? You don't really like women. But anyway,
But we gonna
but yeah,
hush. We gonna mind our business on that one.
I'm about my damn business. But I do feel like it is easier said than done for them, because they have just been put in a box, like in terms
Mm-hmm.
of, all that stuff. So that would be cool to have. But yes, what Bree said, really just being open about everything. Like nothing is off
Mm-hmm.
limits when it comes to that. It shouldn't
Right.
be.
Right. Child. But let's talk about. So one of the topics I think is really interesting when it comes to like having a healthy sex life with your queer person or whatever is buying a new strap.
Hmm.
I need the mask people to understand that the size of the strap should not be up to you. It's not up to you.
It's not.
That shit. When mask people decide that they want a certain size, that is so ego driven.
Yeah.
The person that you are intimately involved with, that should be the person picking it out. And I'm gonna just say this: monstrous sized straps are diabolical. I
Get that
am so
shit
sorry.
out of here.
Everybody needs to be fucking for real. We might get a lot of love or a lot of hate for this right here, but that is ridiculous. Like, are you serious? It's gonna be a no
I
for me.
do not need uh what do they be calling them? The big old display case ass shit that
Like the thing that you walk into the sex store and look at it
and
and
you
be
be
like,
like, "Oh,
what is what is somebody doing with that? Now to the girlies that do it, more power to you, deep dish. I don't know. I don't know. But
literally I don't it hey, do you want a fucking cookie that your pussy is that wide? That's fine. That's fine. But also like just because
everybody ain't like that.
you are, or that you have dealt with someone that has liked that, doesn't mean that I want a 10, 11, 12-inch anything near me. Anything.
Yeah. So to the mask, I hope that going forward, you guys work with your partner, the person you're being intimate with,
Ask
and
them.
ask them what they like and allow them to choose with you. Or actually,
Right.
just take them to the store and let them pick what they want, and whatever it is,
That
you
is
should be willing
it
to
is
give
what
it
it
up.
is.
That ain't got
Yeah.
nothing to do with you.
That's my favorite thing to do when I'm first dealing with somebody in the first, couple months, or when we start getting sexually active. I always go to the sex store with my person, because not only is it fun, it's like, we get to kind of see what the other person is interested in or has done or whatever. It's just another way to get to know that person, but also, no, pick that shit up because that's what I want to use.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to
Mm-hmm.
get near this, you gonna have to use that. And
Right.
so I agree, because I just have seen people on social media where they really glorify like the size or
Mm-hmm.
like, and I just do not, everybody's into their own thing, but pain should be the like something that you should not strive for.
Mm-hmm.
because of your idea that the bigger the better.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous to
Like
me
I'm
because
not.
I'm going to be in pain and you want me in pain? You don't like me for real.
Yeah, I'm not suffering for the sake of your ego. I'm just not. You gonna give me what I like,
That
or you?
shit hurts.
Yeah, or we don't have nothing to talk about. And
And half
there
the
are.
time they don't even know what it feel like. Half the
Yeah,
time. So
and
it's like, how about you use it?
yeah, and there are some that do like that whole pain and pleasure thing. Hey, we're not even here to get into all of that.
No.
Do what you like, and find somebody that likes you, so they are willing to do it with you.
Yeah.
But we're speaking from our own experience, perspectives,
Mhm.
and opinions. So
Mhm.
my opinion is all the mask should allow the person they're being intimate with to pick what they like. If that's something large and in charge, more power to you. But
Yeah.
to the girlies that ain't with the large and in charge, something normal is perfectly fine. And it should be about what you
Average
like.
is
It should be
cool.
about what you like and pleasure in the ways that you like it, period.
Yeah. And I don't know if it makes them feel a little emasculated, but it shouldn't. That's
It's a
I
whole
just
nother. It's a whole
I don't
nother.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but fuck that.
It's a whole nother topic. It really is. Like,
But yeah. So the
yeah.
size, I've definitely like I had dealt with somebody just in the past a long time ago that they had a hard time like understanding that I don't like that that's not going to be okay.
Mm.
And it started to make me feel like you think I'm not woman enough or that my pussy ain't that good because I don't want it that big.
Well, that's ridiculous. Again, that's very ego driven and
Yeah.
trying to pleasure the person that you're with or whatever y'all doing should not be an ego thing.
It shouldn't. Now, another thing is having conversations with the person that you're dealing with in terms of, in general, just like what they like and like when it comes to penetration at all. Sometimes they might not even want it at all. And
Mm-hmm.
so I know we have seen, again, this would be another cool topic to have when we have someone that is masked on here. But um, the statistics are higher when it's like a lot of masked people probably have not or are not comfortable with
Mm-hmm.
that as well. And so as femmes, we have to be very respectful of that. And
Mm-hmm.
so there's no aggressive femme this, top, whatever. It's none of that. It's being respectful of the person you're dealing with. Because if that person just straight does not want it, then literally respect their boundaries. Because at that point, you are overstepping your boundaries and you being fucking weird.
Yeah. I would never want the person that I'm with to be like, I'll let you do that to me if that's what you want to do to me, or if you like doing that to the person you're with. It's
Right.
like, that's not what this is about. That's
No,
not what
it's
this is
what you
about.
want. Like, if you
Yeah.
feel uncomfortable, then we don't
That's not
have to
going to
do
do
that.
anything for me.
No. I
Yeah.
want you to feel good, and that's it. But yeah, anyways, we kind of, you know, we went on some tangents, but they're very
A little
important.
bit. They
We're
are.
very passionate about this,
We
but
are. Because intimacy really is an important part of a relationship. For me,
mhm,
anyways, for me, sex is up there. I'm sorry. It's up there. And that's me
mhm,
being honest. But there are so many ways to be intimate with your person. And figuring that out is all about being open and honest and having conversations.
conversations about with it. Yeah, that's all. That's all it takes, and you never know how much you'll learn about somebody without just asking or
Right.
without presenting the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And don't just assume
That
because
part.
that's not fair to the other person at all. And also don't assume that they know what they're doing with your body as well.
Right.
That's not fair to you. So
Right.
cool. We have got a few submissions because we asked a question on our socials. So when we come back from our break, we will get into that. All right, y'all, we are back and we are going to get into what y'all have responded to us. And again, we really appreciate that you guys are engaging with our questions. We love it because, again, this podcast is not only just about us and our experiences, but we want to share y'all's experiences too so that it could help, other people because you don't know what someone else is going through. So, again,
Right.
we just really appreciate y'all. So, let's get into it. So the question that we asked was, what is one thing you wish people would be open/honest about when it comes to sexual health, pleasure and intimacy. Cool. So I'll do one starting off. We got a DM that was starting off saying, um, honest about getting tested in general. Exactly. Unfortunately, a lot of people, especially lesbians, don't get tested as often as they should because they're ignorant and think same sex partners can't carry or pass STIs. That's crazy. I didn't even read this. That's exactly what I was saying. Um, let's see what else they said. Also, wish people would focus more on everything besides actual penetration slash fellatio. Get back to really finding what pleases and excites their partner. So much more goes into pleasure and intimacy, and people, in my opinion, choose to surface level fuck because they lack the depth or even want to try more slash be different.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you just
Yeah,
validated everything we said.
I agree with that. Obviously, 100%.
100%. Okay, go ahead, friend.
Okay, so this one is from Asher Baker. Hey, girl. She said, so glad to see y'all back on the timeline, period. This topic is touchy, but me personally, I like to clear the air as soon as we know what we want from each other, whether that's intimately or emotionally, and sometimes both. Sex drive is such a big factor for me when it comes to this topic. It's a must that we are mutually engaged in each other's wants and desires. I do not want to wait weeks on end or have to question why it's not on the same level it used to be or just have different ideas of what sex is. Lastly, being honest, I only get involved with someone sexually that I'm officially dating, so I can try to avoid any issues. Sometimes it happens, and you have to be careful and open. When it comes down to my health, it's never TMI.
In all
Period.
caps.
In all caps, period. It's never too much information when it comes to your
Hmm.
body and your health.
Mm. And that's another interesting point that she pointed out. And let me know if I'm interpreting this the wrong way. But when she was talking about sex drive,
Mm-hmm.
um, so basically, if it's not balanced, like the person that you're dealing with is not
Mm-hmm.
as wanting to be sexually active as you are, I think that's important too. So if you're with
Mm-hmm.
someone that you want to fuck like rabbits every day, and I just want a little some once a week, once every other week, that might be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So having that conversation with the person you're dealing with is imperative because one person's going to think they don't like you and the other person is like, dang, like I ain't getting none. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So, or dang, I'm sore. We doing too much. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it really
Yeah.
depends. And you never know what that person is going through. Maybe it just really like they have a lot going on with them physically or
Mm-hmm.
whatever that they just don't want to. So, I think that's a great thing that she pointed out. Cool. I will do the last one that we have. And it says, in my experience, there seems to be a limited knowledge on sexual health and wellness, how to get active when you want while also being considerate and responsible to the parties involved. I've gotten some mean and wild responses to asking someone to get tested prior to intimacy. Wow. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it feels like people don't want to put in efforts to research key things that increases sexual safety, such as the testing window periods, how to obtain documentation of and share results, locating no and low cost testing resources available in their communities, etc. Paired with a lack of pre and post sex practices to keep things clean and safe for the bodies of everyone engaging. Things such as aftercare, strap guidelines for use, cleaning and storage, hand slash finger slash nail cleaning and upkeep, dental hygiene, and more. She is hitting everything on the nail. Um,
Listen.
society struggle to initiate and create safe and secure conversations about sex that are
Mm-hmm.
informative and open, make it even more challenging. My
Mm-hmm.
God.
I mean,
All of that.
listen, the wash your hands and brush your teeth and rinse your mouth out. That is
Man,
so like,
it should
listen,
not be lightly.
lady parts
Yeah.
are so sensitive.
Yes,
Y'all,
my pH balance is important to me.
you think we finna come in the house and you not finna wash your hands and rinse your mouth out, brush your teeth? Come on
Ain't
now.
nobody getting no yeast infection because you decide not to clean under your nails. Get the fuck out of here and go in the bathroom. The hell.
Yes.
Anyway,
10 out of 10 response, friend. 10 out of 10 response.
everybody's responses were so great. Like, and you guys, not only did you add some things that we were already saying, but you validated everything that we were saying. Thank you for letting us know that we're not crazy, even though we knew we weren't. But yeah, again, everything is up to what the other person wants. Sexual
Mm-hmm.
health is very important and it should not be looked at lightly. because that is your life on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Your life.
The last thing I'm going to say is stop listening to the internet about what
Thank
sex should look
you.
like.
Thank
Please.
you.
That mostly goes to the Twitter girlies and boys. Like, please stop listening to the
Uh,
internet.
heavy
Preferences,
eye roll.
stop. They be on there arguing about preferences and carrying on and what's right and what's wrong and what's cool and what's not. And it's like, I need everybody to go outside, take a deep breath, and touch some grass and realize that nothing the internet is not a real place. Please stop listening to the internet when it comes to sex and what sex should look like.
Because the internet is not in the bedroom with you.
It is
It's you
not.
and that other person or people, whatever y'all are into. But that it's between y'all and y'all only. Because the internet is not gonna be like, good job.
Right.
No, what the fuck? They not gonna
Right.
know what you do, what you like, and what you don't like. And they also are not the ones knowing like your test results or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
all that to be said, I agree heavily. Do not listen to what these girlies think should be used or should not be done or whatever, because fuck them.
Period. Mic drop.
Cool. All right. So to wrap up this episode, we have an email submission. Hey, wait,
Yay!
where's the cheers? Hold on. How do
Don't
I do
do
it
it.
again?
Don't do it.
Why?
Remember, it's gonna mess up the screen. Actually, go ahead.
For you, not for me.
Go ahead.
Anyway, you ruined the moment, so there's that. But we have a submission. Again, we accept any like advice type of letters. If you guys just want to send us something that you want our opinion on, and our 2 cents, maybe even a little 3 cents, we will give that.
I might have 4 or 5 cents today. We'll see.
Maybe 4. I might give him a little dime, maybe a little nickel, who knows. But yeah, we accept emails. Again, our email address is at ofc.fempodcast@gmail.com, and we will say whatever you have. I haven't read any of this. I just read that it was an email that was sent to us, and this will be the first time we're hearing it, so we're excited to see. All right. And this is anonymous as well. Okay, cool. The the subject is baby dyke in distress.
I
Okay.
hope that we can save them. I don't know. Let me put my
Captain Save a Dyke.
Let me put my cape on right quick.
We are ready to come to the rescue.
We coming to your rescue.
All right, baby. Let's do it. Hey, y'all. First things first, I want to say I love the pod. Thank you. And it has helped me so much with navigating my emotions. We love that. I'm going to keep this short as possible. Girl, she lied because thing is long. She lying, okay?
Now she lied.
She knew she was lying because she did an emoji, a laughing emoji. Anyway, I'm talking to this woman that I met at work. We truly were friends because we liked the same football team slash music slash etc. I was engaged and she was in a relationship, so it was strictly platonic till it wasn't. Okay,
I need to get a pen. I need a pen and paper.
for real, I need to write this shit down. Wait, someone was engaged and the other person was in a relationship. It was strictly friends, strictly platonic until it
Until it
wasn't.
wasn't. Okay.
Her girlfriend broke up with her at the end of 2023, and I broke up with my fiance a little while after. And this is in parentheses. I came out as bi at 13, but now I realize I am indeed a lesbian. Oh, so this person was probably previously with a man, engaged to a man.
Mm.
Oh. I feel like this is like an escape room, like a little crime mystery. Anyway, now I've always found her attractive, but that's it. Once we both were single, I noticed a shift in both of us. You know, the classic eye contact, brief touching, and texting constantly. After doing this for a while, we both confessed that we have feelings for one another. She says she wants to take it slow, but she does see me being her girlfriend. Here's my problem, and let me know if I'm wrong, girl. She is going extremely slow. If I like someone, I'm fine with taking it slow, but she hasn't asked me on a date or anything. Oh, okay. We have hung out at the bar with our mutuals, and I've hung out with her at her house. Now we broke that seal, which isn't a big deal to me because we are two consenting adults. She doesn't even call or FaceTime me. But if I call her, she will answer. It's so weird because it's like she likes me, but she isn't applying pressure, right? She is opening up more, the more that we hang out. But damn, can a girl get a date? I don't know, y'all. I really like her and I care about her. We click on so many levels, and she doesn't judge me for having a child. Or wait, wait, there's too much going on. Wait, shit. We click on so many levels, and she doesn't judge me for having a child or being a late bloomer. I'm guessing like being a late lesbian, later in life lesbian.
Okay.
But I'm still a person with feelings. Should I wait this out with her and talk to her about how I feel, or just let it go because she's playing me? Help me out, babes. Much love. Wow. Thank you again for sending in your submission. We are so grateful. And
Yeah.
I'm sure we have a lot to say about this one.
I would, first and foremost, are the ages of the people included in the email? Do we know how old they are? We don't know how old they
No.
are. Okay.
She said baby dyke, so she later in life has realized that she is more masculine presenting.
Okay, that's fine. So she has a child. Some the person that submitted has a child.
Yes,
Okay.
and I'm guessing that
Also,
she
that's fine
was
too.
right. I'm guessing that she was previously engaged to a man.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, here's what I will say. Number one, I am not an advocate for getting involved with people you work with. That is number
Oh
one.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, friend.
Keep it. Business and pleasure need to be separate.
I don't believe the love of your life is at your job. Maybe that's just a Capricorn in me. I don't know, but
It was
don't.
cute when you in high school and you at a little, part-time job and you like, oh, who's that? But other than that, if you at a
Yeah,
job and we grown, I don't
no, it's gonna
know.
be a no for
That's
me. Secondly, if you are dealing with somebody who has not asked you on a date the whole time y'all been talking, they probably don't like you like that. And
yeah.
I'm just being honest, like, and
Yeah.
speaking from experience also, like when someone likes you and is feeling you romantically, they want to romance you naturally.
Mhm.
Also, though, if you're looking at it from another perspective, it could be that does she know that you want to be asked out on a date? If you're the more
Yeah.
masculine presenting person, sometimes the femmes can get caught up in heteronormative things and she may not know you want to be asked out on a date. That's where y'all
Yeah.
got to have some kind of open communication. Like, do you want them heteronormative things in your situation or not? Because
Yeah.
clearly y'all not in a relationship. But if you want her to take you on a date, you need to tell her that.
I'm also not clear on if the other girl is a femme as well, or if the other person is a masculine presenting person, which is also fine.
Yes.
Um, which is making me feel like she might be because I don't know. Anyway, um, yes, you do need to. I do feel like you need to make it clear if she doesn't know already the type of person that you are, and it doesn't seem like she does because y'all probably haven't had those talks yet.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are expecting those things, it is up to you to communicate that because again, that person cannot read your mind. And y'all barely know each other. Y'all know each other as friends, but y'all just
Mm-hmm.
started pussyfooting around, doing whatever you need to do. But y'all don't actually know each other, and this is that part of getting to know each other intimately, like we were saying before. So now she needs to understand what you are looking for in terms of being courted, if that is something that you like, because there are certain masked people that do not care for that. They do not want
Yeah.
flowers. But then there are some that love the flowers and they expect to be asked on dates and getting dates paid for, and everything is okay. But you have to ask and understand
Mm-hmm.
that person that you are with or that you're dealing with.
Exactly.
So I can't say that it is your fault or hers. I do feel like it needs to be a mutual, or it needs to be a conversation that's had, and then you make your decision based on that. So your last question was, should I just leave it alone? If you're really feeling like she don't like you, then yes, leave that shit alone.
Probably.
But if it's just because she hasn't asked you, but y'all are still kind of hanging out, but like she doesn't think that maybe she's thinking the same thing on her end. Have you asked her on a date? I don't
Right.
know.
If right, the thing is, y'all need to have. Like, y'all clearly need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. The conversation needs to be had first, and we would love for an update if you do do
No, for
that.
real. I was going to say that. I was like, tap back in and let us know. First of all,
Let us know.
I would really like to know how old y'all are. And I'm saying that because while age ain't nothing but a number, your years of experience on this earth kind of matter a little bit.
But also, this person is later in life too. So,
Okay. Yeah. So it
lesbian.
could
So,
be
she just
different.
kind of understand the dynamics. Maybe, and another thing I was going to point out was maybe y'all both just got out of relationships in 2023. One, a previous engagement. The other, I don't know if the relationship was a long term relationship, but it was still dealing with somebody.
Yeah.
And maybe both of y'all, I don't know. Maybe there needs to be a little bit of time. I wonder how slow y'all are moving because you said it's really slow, but I wonder, is it really slow because you're used to being with someone all the time because you were engaged to someone? Or is
Hmm.
it now that you are dating someone new and they are not like doing things up to your terms, which is valid, but I think that that plays the part as well because maybe she's also going through some grieving in terms of
Hmm.
the person that she was dealing with. And I'm not going to say y'all shouldn't be talking to each other because everyone copes in different ways after breaking up and stuff like that. But also, I do think there needs to be a little bit of grace as well.
Yeah. I'm definitely an
So,
advocate for taking time to yourself after a
yeah.
breakup, especially long term or like a really hard breakup. Like taking time to myself after my last breakup changed my life.
Yeah.
And it literally changed the way I function in romantic connection,
Hmm.
because I function with myself differently, like alone. And I think to be able to understand how you function in romantic connection, you need to understand yourself to the
Hmm.
full, to the fullest extent. So definitely encourage the person that submitted the email to spend some time with yourself, figure out what it is you need in romantic connection.
Hmm.
If this person isn't meeting your needs, that's something you have to consider.
Yeah. But again, all of this cannot be said until you have that conversation. So
Yes.
thank you for letting us know before then. But I think that until you have that, we can't really give a full scope of the situation.
Hmm.
Because now, let's say that you told her all this. Yeah, I like dates and I like this and I like this and I'm cool with whatever. And she
Hmm.
still is not doing it. Now we got a problem. Okay,
Right.
now we got a real problem. But
Right.
it's not that yet. So let us know. I'm gonna email
Come
you
back
back and
and
let
update us.
yes, I'm gonna email you back and say that we responded to your inquiry on the episode. But again, respond back whenever you take your time. You need it. Sometimes it might take some time, but when you do go to her and y'all have this conversation and things don't change or they do for the better, let us know. We wanna see.
And we wish you the best of luck.
Yes, we sure do. Anyway, thank you so much to everyone listening to our episode. I don't even know what number it is
I
now.
think
It's
it's
still
episode
single.
7.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in. This was a really cool episode, very
Hmm.
much needed. Because people's crazy, y'all. People are crazy. But we will see you on the next episode.
See you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
See ya. Peace.
Bye.